Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Crystal and today I will be doing a pick a card reading on what will the relationship be like between your future spouse and your family. Now before we get into the piles, I just want to say thank you for 1,600 subscribers and thank you for your continued support and for your comments. I love reading them and thank you for sharing how it resonates and that you enjoy, and for also sharing topics that you want to see. Now, there are three piles to choose from. You have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. You can look at each image, see which one resonates with you the most, and that may be your pile. The timestamps are in the description box below. Hi, and welcome. If you chose pile 1, this is your reading. Also, before I start, just want to say this is a collective reading and therefore all the messages may not completely resonate with you, and that's okay. All right, so let's get into your reading. What will the relationship be like between your future spouse and your family? Okay, I feel like your future spouse and your family will communicate with each other a lot. They will very much have a relationship with a female that is mostly, this female could be seen as someone who's a bit closed off and who may be a little bit cold. She may be like a grandmother or even your mother or aunt who seems very cold and not very open. Your future spouse develops a relationship with them that is free of judgment and that is very much like a friendship. They become almost like friends, really, and they tell each other everything. They always find opportunities to talk with each other, even about topics that may be embarrassing or topics that they may not want to talk to you about. They may talk to this person because it's like they develop a friendship with this individual. I'm getting that some people are going to feel jealous of this connection though, because as I said, this person is not very open to other people, and because they're open to your future spouse, other people may be jealous of the connection and may judge it or may even say like they're too close. But I'm not getting anything. It's more like a best friend bond. It's nothing inappropriate or too much. There's still very much boundaries that are followed, but I'm getting that these two people are just going to be very close and they're going to do activities together that this person, the Queen of Swords, doesn't do with the rest of the family or doesn't. Yeah. The Queen of Swords may, honestly, the Queen of Swords, your future spouse may be the only person that this Queen of Swords talks to in the entire family. The Queen of Swords may be that cousin or that aunt or somebody who isn't very open, honestly. And like with your future spouse, like they see them as like a friend or yeah, it's like a friend because the Three of Cups is like a friendship, a bond, like somebody you would talk to like a sibling, or it's like your favorite cousin in a way. That's how they talk to this your future spouse. And other people may judge this and they may want to find different things or different little things that may stand out that they may want to judge the relationship on. But mm, it's because the Queen of Swords isn't open to them, but they're open to your future spouse is what I'm getting. All right, so let's see what else comes out. So yeah, it may come as a shocker to people that this person is talking to them because they're like, to them it's like almost like it's unfair. Like somebody's, because the seven of swords, sorry, can be seen as like someone who's like a trickster, a schemer, someone who's trying to do anything to um win at all costs. So they may say that your future spouse is trying to win over this person, but I'm getting that's not what happening. It's just I'm getting naturally, it's just like they balance each other out with the Justice card and the Three of Cups. It's like they naturally just balance each other out, and they just like the Magician card and the Judgment. It's like their communication just flows. It just flows between them. Like this person may see a version. They may view your future spouse as like maybe a younger version of themselves or something. And so that's why it's like I feel like your future spouse has very similar traits to whoever this Queen of Swords is. Yeah, and somebody people are trying to find opportunities or ways of how to like destroy this. Someone may start like a rumor or say something. Yeah, it's like because like somebody is jealous of like the connection. There's somebody jealous of the connection that this person has with your future spouse, and somebody is jealous of the connection that you have with your future spouse also. Almost as if this person doesn't have a good relation, somebody who doesn't have a good relationship with the Queen of Swords, and someone who doesn't have like good romantic relationships also. They may be jealous of you, of your future spouse. And so they may even come up with like a crazy rumor and lie to try and get you guys to break up or try and get this person to stop talking to them. It's all jealousy. All right, see what else. If there's any noises in the background, I'm sorry about that. Okay. All right, so Sun card. Tennis. Yeah, somebody's trying to ruin. Yeah, somebody tennis or Sun card. Somebody's trying to destroy the happiness. Yeah, like they want to. They want to basically just if they're they're miserable, so they want everybody else to be miserable. It's like they find happiness or pleasure in seeing people in lack and seeing people without things. Whoever this is that's jealous, they find pleasure in destroying happiness and seeing people suffer and being without. And if you were a person who was alone for a long time, as in like you were single for a long time, I feel like this person could have done or said little things to be like throw it in your face that they're in a relationship and that you're not in a relationship. And then it's like seeing your future spouse, their relationship with you, and then seeing the relationship your future spouse has with this Queen of Swords also, it ticks them off. They don't like it. Yeah. Someone is definitely there who is somebody's definitely is gonna start a gossip, a rumor, or a lie about your future spouse in order to destroy things. But don't worry, there is divine justice for that. The justice card is here. Balance will be brought back, and anything that was dished out will be sent back to the sender. All right. This person could even be messing around with like spiritual. I wouldn't say it's like they may do work. You get me? Like they may do spells and stuff like that. This person is very dark. That's all I'm gonna say. They feel dark. Ace of Cups, Five of you see like jealous, pettiness. Yeah, they have a lot of jealousy and pettiness, and it's like they like creating. They live in honestly. There's this person. I feel like they live in a delusional sense. They're very immature too. It's like they get overwhelmed and carried away by their feelings a lot, and they may do a lot of things that just don't make sense. This person may genuinely have some issues going on with them. Be very cautious around this person, but I am getting that you are safe and you are protected. But still be cautious and be safe. This person feels unstable. That's the only way I can put it. It's almost as if like the person who they didn't expect to, they they thought they were better than you and that they were passing you by in life and that you wouldn't come out to something great, but you came out great. And the person who everybody would want to impress, the Queen of Swords, nobody impresses her, but your future spouse impresses her, and this person is especially mad about that. So that's what I'm getting for you, pal one. Hope the reading resonated. Hope you had fun. That is the end of your reading. Thank you for watching. Hi and welcome. If you chose pal 2, this is your reading. Also, please be mindful this is a collective reading and therefore all the messages may not completely resonate with you. Okay? So now let's get into the reading on what will the relationship be like between your future spouse and your family. Okay. Is your future spouse your ex or I don't know, a childhood sweetheart? Because like this is the past. This is also siblings. This is fighting issues, conflict overall. This is like happy. This is happiness, new beginnings, and this is return of the old. So I don't know if there was an issue that there. Okay, so I'm getting your future spouse could be someone that you were with and then you broke up with, and then like you got back together with, and then y'all got married, something like that. It could be something like that, or they could have a past with a sibling. With one of your siblings, they could have been friends, or they could have been classmates, schoolmates. They have an issue with that or something, and yeah, there's gonna be some conflict and issue as it relates to like a sibling or you and this person have a past together that there could have been issues there, and that's gonna be a part of it, almost as I, or it could be that you and this person do have a past. You told a sibling like maybe something about the future about your spouse, and they carried with them, and so it's like the sibling may not like your future spouse. They may not like your future spouse because of something that happened in the past. It let me try and get more info, and then let me see what's up. All right. Uh, does your spouse have like a baby mama or something? Or this is okay. This relationship. Hold on. Let me try and like look at all the cards properly. Okay, for some of you, yeah, your future spouse is an ex that your family could have like don't like. There could have been stuff that happened between you guys that your family doesn't like. Maybe they thought this person was flighty, wasn't ready to settle down. This could also be somebody that you had a child with. They weren't ready to settle down, and you guys broke up, and now you guys are getting back together. Your family doesn't necessarily like mess with them like that, but they're like, well, it's your life, you do what you want. It's like somebody is wishing to go back and to change the past and to change what happened and wanting to be something else. Like that's what they're coming with, that renewed energy. They want to create a stable foundation. Now something happened in the past. You see, some of you had a child with this person, some of you dated this person when you were younger. This person was immature, you were immature, it didn't work out, and you guys could have ended like on some like, it could have been like real petty the way that you guys ended, or just immature overall. And so it's like your family views you as two people who have a past where you both could have been immature, but you guys are grown up now because you have the emperor and the empress. You guys are grown now, you guys are mature. Hopefully, that you guys, whatever pettiness or issues or problems that you had before, both of you have grown from it, and this is a change. Yes, it is a change from the past. This is how they view your future spouse. They are a changed person from the person that they were in the past. They view your person as somebody with a past who they could have been honestly like somebody who fights a lot, somebody who was petty, somebody who was a player, somebody who just wasn't ready to settle down in any way, shape, or form in any part of their life. But then they're looking at this person and they're like, this person has changed. Some of you, this is somebody who you've been with since you were young. You've been with this person since you were in high school. They've seen both you and your future spouse grow. Um, and they're just viewing the whole relationship as something new and something different. You guys finding your way together and actually creating like a stable bond or relationship. They just view you guys both as mature now. They view if it's just about somebody who can handle their own and who is mature and who knows what to do and who knows how to carry themselves. Yeah. There was a lot of you guys known each other since you were young and they didn't like your future spouse when they were younger. They viewed him as somebody who was sneaky, he was sly, who was a liar, who didn't know what they want, who was confused. Yeah, they could have even wanted you to be with somebody else, somebody different. But I feel like this person then grew up and recognized like that they need to grow up, especially like if you guys have a kid together, like they recognize that they need to grow up. And so they decide to change their way and become the actual person or a lover that they need to be, the actual partner that they need to be, more than just a lover, a partner, actual partner that you can carry through for life. Somebody could have even tried to present other options to you other than your future spouse. They could have tried to set you up with other people, saying that they would be a better fit. Yeah, this is opportunity. This is taking a leap of faith chance. This is also immaturity. Kind of just being impulsive and going after things. This is not being consistent. This is disappointment. Yeah. They could have feel like that's what your future spouse was like. They were inconsistent, they were flaky, they were immature, they didn't know what they want. But then it's like this person, the death card here, they went through a change. They became a more mature person. You also became a more mature person. Honestly, I feel like they didn't really see you guys making it to the end like this. They didn't think that you guys would end up married. They didn't think that both of you, based on what they have seen and what has been going on, they didn't expect both of you to end up married, but you guys did. You guys made it work. Because the Emperor and Empress is here. You guys are both completely and fully mature now. And is able to, you both are established and know yourself individually, and you've come together to make a team. Yeah. They see you guys now as different. You guys took the opportunity to grow and to be something different and to change what the past was like. Yeah. Let's see what else. Yeah. You guys took a chance to change and be different and to create a different future for yourself in reality. I feel like you guys had a kid and you guys grew up, basically. You guys had a kid and you guys both matured. Yeah. And now you guys are actually like balanced and work together. All right. All right. So that's all I have for you, pal. Two. Hope the reading resonated. Hope you have fun. That's the end of your reading. Thank you for watching. Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is Crystal, and today I will be doing a pick a card reading on what is the relationship like between your future spouse and your family. Please be mindful this is a collective reading, and therefore all the messages may not completely resonate. Okay, now let's get into your reading. Okay, so the relationship between your future spouse and your family is going to be one that's very nurturing and very uplifting. You're going to have a very close emotional bond. If there's any struggles, issues, or problems, they are willing to step in to help your future spouse with any issues that may come along. Everybody will be helping everybody will be taking care of everybody will be there for everybody will nurture everybody. It's your future spouse becomes a part of the family, like actually a part of the family, and they view them as another component to the family. And it's going to be just a very nurturing and caring bond. Actually, it's not going to actually, I don't see this the I don't see it taking long for your future spouse to develop a relationship with your family. I don't see this taking a long time or it taking a whole bunch of effort to do. I'm getting that they just go well together. Your future spouse and your family, there's a very loving bond here, especially with uh the mother or grandmother. They're gonna treat your future spouse like one of their grandchildren or one of their children. It's gonna be that type of bond, really. Yeah, so any type of disasters, any type of issues, problems, they're gonna work together and try to help your future spouse. Your future spouse will also try to work to help your family. Like, I don't know if your family has a business or your future spouse has a business, but you guys may work together in a business. Or like when it comes on to that, they may help out. uh anytime there are disasters or something starts to go haywire, you can look for everybody to come together and work together to create back that stability and security that everybody is used to. Let me see. And like they work effortlessly, sorry, as a team. There's not gonna be Honestly, I'm not getting that there's going to be like a bunch of like issues and problems with you and your like. I don't see arguments happening between your future spouse and your family. I don't see them having arguments or issues or anybody holding grudges against anybody. I feel like you're with the person that anybody would dream. Like your family's ideal person for you. You're with that person. That's how they view it. I'm getting the same thing again. Effort being put into creating opportunities to ease heartbreak, problems, drama, conflict, issues. Yeah, they're all very attentive to each other and to each other's needs. Everybody puts equal effort and part into everything. I do feel like there may be a business here that your family has that your future spouse will be helping out in some way, or your future spouse joins the business in some way, or their future spouse becomes a partner in their business in some way. There's something here that they do together as like in terms of making money. And it actually helps the bond that your future spouse has with them. Hmm. Yeah, if there's problems or anything or somebody, everybody's allowed to be themselves and do the things that they want to do and express themselves authentically as who they are. Issues are brought up immediately, are talked about immediately. Like nobody, I'm not getting that any of you hold grudges or holds things against each other. You guys, anytime there's like a problem that somebody wants to do something else and what everybody else wants to do, you guys find a middle ground, um, and find a way of how to do that. You also find a way to communicate your own personal needs, and also like needs of like the family and so forth. So your future spouse isn't just gonna, it's like some, if your family asks for something and your future spouse can't do it or they just don't want to do it, it's okay for them to just say no, they don't want to do it, and the family's like, okay, cool. Like there's no hard feelings or anything. That, yeah, yeah, it's a happy home, happy family, happy life. Yeah, clear communication. Yeah, it's pretty good. Like this relationship is pretty solid and everybody's mature and they just live great together. Everybody's just gonna live great together. I'm getting like they get along and they understand boundaries. They understand individuality, and then they understand when somebody needs to come together as a group and when they need to be an individual. It's, yeah, it's not a strenuous relationship, and there aren't, like, nobody's putting weird or excessive expectations on anybody. And so it's like the relation, everybody's allowed to freely be themselves and who they are. Nobody's trying to impress anybody. They're just themselves, and your family is just themselves, and that's why everybody gets along. That's what I'm getting. Commitment, movement, good intentions, movement again, or like moving forward, and effort. Yeah. Everybody puts effort into carrying out their part and doing what they need to do and making sure that everything happens as it should, or the plans or whatever is made is carried out. If this was a promise that was made here, it's carried out on everybody's side. Each party does what they're supposed to do and holds up their end of the bargain, basically. Yeah. And anything that needs to be done to carry, like, move forward is looked into and it is followed through on. So if this person needs to do, like, say there's an issue, something happens, and this is the way that everybody's decided that's how we're going to move forward. That's the way how we move forward, and that's how it end up. Everybody sticks to the plan. Nobody gets up and does something different, and that's why it's like, yeah, your future spouse is mature, your family's mature, they understand boundaries. Yeah, and that's why it works. Actually, that's why it works, and that's why it's so nurturing. That's why it's good, because everybody gets everybody, or they try to understand everybody. They try to understand your future spouse point of view. Your future spouse try to understand their members of your family point of view, and they all find a middle ground and work together towards common goals too. Like if it's, say somebody doesn't get along with their future spouse, they discuss it, they find a way, and they're like, okay, then we don't have to like each other, but we can be cordial, or this is the way, or like whatever. Not like when it comes on to this, like we can work together, or whatever not. And then when it comes on to that, like, yeah, and everybody's like, okay, cool. Like everybody's mature. That's what I'm getting. Everybody's mature and they understand boundaries, and that, you know, you can't force people to do what they want, like you want to do, and people are allowed to be their own individual self, and that's okay. Yeah, everybody's just free to be who they are, and so that's why it's able to grow. Your family works so well together because everybody is acknowledged as their own person and is respected and loved for that. All right. So that's all I'm getting for you, Pile 3. Hope your reading resonated. Hope you had fun. I hope you liked it. If you didn't, that's also okay. And that is the end of your reading. Thank you for watching.